Just want to you do a quick audio check. Grant, good to see you. Michael, good to see you. Gene, everybody, welcome back. All right, so anyway, we had a great event yesterday. We basically had, we did an open house that was done yesterday. We're going to do part 2 today. If you missed part 1, you could always do it again. Review it. We did send out some quizzes. Students, I know that you guys love enjoying coming to these events too. Be happy to come and contribute if you want to go in there and do some of those quizzes and so on. But it's very important to follow the level 4. I did have a student, somebody in the cyber group room, new member over here, Mark E, asked me that he checked with Thinkorswim and they don't have it. Well, don't worry about it because they do have it. You just spoke to the wrong person, and we'll cover that later. But anyway, we got some good stocks that are moving this morning. Hook is moving. Hopefully, everybody probably even heard the news. The new Prime Minister of the UK resigned, so it caused some type of a rally. They said a little bit, but now we're already basically breaking even. But we're up about 8 points right now, so not really that much going on. We were up almost like 200. Now we're down. But there is a lot of action going on, and that's what we're going to look at because, listen, a lot of people are still scared, don't know what's going on. We had this nice little push, and we keep backing off. We got this nice little push, we keep backing off. So as much as you think about doing some swing trading and worrying about, your pensions, this and that, and you're watching these people in financial stations, I'm sitting there like screaming at the TV. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? You know what I mean? You see the consistency happening, and let me just bring up the Dow and just show you what's going on. So you could see right here, look at the consistency that we had. I'm going to go back, since last year, 2021. Look where we're at. We had this nice little push, and then right around December of last year, look at this. We're making lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. Look at that. We hit almost a double top right here. Now we're backing off. But overall, if you look at some of the stocks out there, even some of the brand names, Amazon, look where it is today. Home Depot. Big fan of that one. See where it is today. Tesla taking a big hit. I guess you heard with the news what happened with Elon Musk made yesterday. Coming back down. Apple. They're all right around there. But don't worry about it. That's why we day trade because there are other stocks to trade. We're going to talk a little bit about them, just like what happened with Hook this morning. Hook got a nice little push up this morning. I still like it here on level 4. You could see we got a couple of iceberg orders showing up here. We got a 63,000 share buyer, a 30,000 share buyer. We're going to talk a little about that stock. You could see right now it's up about 45%, which is a lot. A cheap little stock. Why would you not want to trade it? Anyway, we'll come back. We'll check out that later. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. It's because I want to kind of rekindle that for some of you that are new here to cyber trading or maybe you're watching YouTube. Let's just talk about what we did yesterday because there was some really good stocks. Now, pre-market sucked yesterday. There was not a lot going on. Even today, it's not even that much action going on in pre-market. But you could see AMPX was phenomenal yesterday. Here's the stock. Look at this thing. Right out of the gate at 9:30, kind of got a little slow. Then right around 10 o'clock out of nowhere, ran from 675 all the way up to about 850. Huge winner right there. And then you could see how it kind of panned out. And then we all know we stop audio commentary here in the cyber group room from 10:30 to 2:30. We do the afternoon meeting, and look what happened right here around 2:30. Boom, thing goes from 825 all the way up to 3 o'clock to $10. And then you look at this. Then we know program trading comes in around the last 30 minutes. Boom, we go from 975, 1050, 11, 1150, all the way up to the last 5 minutes, which we all know. If you don't have it already, I'm showing you here on YouTube and Facebook. Obviously you all know here in the cyber group room, the mouse pad that tells you the best times to trade and the worst time to trade that we invented here 30 years ago. So anyway, nice little move on that stock. Congratulations. But don't worry, we'll find some more today. Another stock that moved really nice, ZYME. This stock was a $60 stock. Got hammered. What was so great about this stock is it had some major iceberg orders and had a tough time breaking it. And you could see how the stock went from 580 all the way to 660. Not bad. Do the math. 1,000 shares, $800. The stock goes up 80 cents. If you got half that, 40 cents, 1,000 shares, $400, do that every day, okay? and you talk about $100,000 salary right there. Another couple other stocks. Generac got crushed. Let me tell you something. I was a very big fan of Generac, and I did do a swing trade on it, and I lost money on it. And by the way, for some of you know this, tomorrow is the new swing trading class. If you haven't registered yet, make sure you talk to your education advisor about it. But I was a big fan of Generac. Stock was a $500 stock. I remember the stock took off after Hurricane Sandy, after seeing what happened to hurricane down in Florida. Pretty much same thing happened to us here in New York. Thought it was going to come back. Got into it. Got out of it on a swing trade. I think I lost like 4 or 5 points on it. And that was right around, just around here, around the 182. Look where it is today. It's down to 100. So you got to remember, losing is not a bad thing. I keep saying it all the time. You know, everybody's always talking about the winners, the winners. Nobody likes to talk about losers. I love to talk about losers more than winners because you learn from you losers. You're going to make mistakes. You can't keep patting someone on the back with a great job. They're, oh, great job, great job. You know what? They're supposed to do a great job. That's why you hire these people. That's why you do this job. What you need to learn is from the mistakes. And you know what? If I didn't learn from that mistake, guess what? That I could have been down literally almost 50% on my trade. And that's everyone's biggest problem. So Generac was a great short yesterday. We saw it, how it came really nice. The only bad thing about Generac, it was expensive, okay? Which, by the way, Generac is going back on the watch list, GNRC, because you know what? She's still going down. You mean, from the look of it, not looking too good. Another stock was a great short yesterday, OLPX. You could see this stock just came crashing down, gap down pretty big, and still continue to go lower. NIO was another really good short yesterday. Everyone likes to talk about NIO. Sure enough, look what that did, $12 down to $10.80. I mean, it was just great shorts left and right. I mean, look at this stock. It was in the $35 price range. Look at it, just kept going lower and lower and lower and lower. Great short yesterday, $8.25 down to $7.30. Not as nice as some of the other ones that big runners, but there were a lot of good stocks to trade, and there were a lot of good day trades. And remember, you have to learn how to day trade if you want to be a good swing trader, and damn well if you want to even consider even thinking of doing options, okay? So anyway, that's what you missed yesterday. Let's move on what we got going on today, because there are a couple of stocks I want to keep an eye on. I want to start off with Hook. It's the biggest percentage gainer on the NASDAQ market. It's up about 45%. The only thing I'm not super sold on it, it hasn't gone anywhere, and it traded about 9 million shares, okay? So that's the only thing I'm not too completely sold on. So there's obviously a lot of outstanding shares on it, you know, trading 9 million just in pre-market, and 90% of the whole world does not have access to pre-market like we do. So if there is an interest, it might make a pop. I want to keep an eye on it. SMCI, second biggest percentage gainer of 14%, but you could see the spottiness on the chart. Nothing really attractive that will make it as a day trader move. Now this stock right here, I'll put this one on the watch list, SBFM. Had a really nice move yesterday from $1, and it's at $1.30. You could see the stock was a $10 stock. Now, I'm not a fan of trading stocks under $1 because then we're dealing with tenths of a penny. I can't really see what's going on in level 3 and level 4, so that kind of defeats the purpose. So I want to scratch that out. This stock, fourth biggest percentage gainer. Now we're talking about 7%. This is pretty bad, okay? So we're pretty much running out of stocks to trade as in pre-market. Because usually anything under 10%, you know, if we don't have a 10% move on a stock, we pretty much want to scratch it out. Now, as losers go, this stock is taking a hit. It's a pharmaceutical stock. We know they don't come back, and sure enough, it sure looks like that in pre-market. REIC, this stock took a very, very big hit. I don't know. It's probably could be still on your short list, you know, ERIC. She is trending down. I'm going to go bring up level 4 up here. Let me see where the orders are. Traded, you know, 600,000 shares. Pre-market's not that bad. Let me get some data over here. Hold on. It's waiting to load up. Yeah, see, it's like more of an ETF. So you see, when you see this, this is like we kind of like scratch this. So when you have that, you pretty much makes it almost impossible to see where the orders are. TELUS, garbage. UBX, garbage. I mean, all these things are really garbage. Okay, now on the New York Stock Exchange, 17% winner. Is it really moving? Listen, we trade the stock in March. You remember, ran from $1 to $8 in 2 days. So I am putting this on my list because we've traded the stock before and we know it can move. Some of you here in the cyber group room, if you go to your journals, you're probably going to see that you did trade it. Now, she's not doing anything so spectacular right now, but we'll see how she opens up at the open. DBD, not terrible. Not too crazy on what the chart looks like on pre-market. Tier size a little small, 187,000 in pre-market, which is not terrible. That's not bad. Good volume in it. Looks like I've got some resistance levels right here. Let me just check over here on level 4, DBD. Let's see what we got going on here. Just got to get some data. Yeah, we're not really getting that much action in it. Very, very, very spotty. All right. No real action in this stock. No action, no action. Oh, this one's moving a little bit right here. KOLD, nice little push. You can see the trend right there. But she's a little bit more of a brand name stock. She does move pretty quickly, so I'll be a little concerned about that. Anything on the losers? Wow, this thing's getting hammered right here. Allstate. Ugh. Guess the Allstate's not looking too good. Maybe they got to pay a lot of claims after the hurricane. But Allstate could be on your short list. Only reason why I don't like it, though, it's a $117 stock. You know we're not fans of that. All right. Nikola taking a big hit. Alcoa took a hit. It's coming back a little bit. I think that pretty much does it. Keep an eye on Boyle. Okay. Boyle is a lot of fun to trade. You got to be extremely you have to know what you're doing with the stock right here. But we've been trading the stock. It has a very, very good pattern of hitting support levels around 34 to right around here 27. It loves going back to about the 100 to 120, comes back down, goes up. So just be careful of this Boyle. Put it on your watch list. You know, it's not a day trade. It's not a day trade, but a swing trade. You want to keep an eye on it. But very, very volatile stock on this stock. So be very careful. Don't trade too many shares. But other than that, that pretty much does it. Not the super, super pre-market that is exciting to me. Market is obviously down right now, you know, after being up. So it doesn't look that, you know, I think people are a little more concerned. We'll see how the rest of the street's going to react when the market opens up. But you could see from my watch list on the right, not really it's like split, a lot more reds than green. So kind of concerns me a little bit. So we'll see how things work out. In the meantime, today, don't forget, tomorrow you have swing trading class. You have phase 1 that's going to go on, and also part 2 of how to shadow market makers is going to be today. So if you're new here to Cyber Trade University, if you're one of the VIP students, or maybe you missed us, we'll post a link up there again. We actually did post it up there in YouTube. We'll post it up again in the trading room. So just please make sure you're there with the live trading with me, the master course I'm going to be doing. And we did send out a quiz. So please make sure you take that quiz. Listen, lose money, make mistakes on quiz is good. That's how you get better at your trading. So, and then don't forget that you check your email and your text message for that promotion we gave you as a bonus for registering for that event. All right, guys, in the meantime, we'll start commentating in the room when the market opens up at 9:30. If you want to join us, YouTube, Facebook Live, just click us, like us. We'll get you in there. You cyber traders, always remember, you see something, you say something. And if you're new and you're in the trading room, you're a trial member, just please keep in mind, this is a trading room. It's not a teaching room. So you're just there to watch. You're there to watch to judge us, not on our winners, on our losers, see how few we have, and then most importantly, how our team, how we train them, how to work together. It's not the Fausto show. It's none of the other instructors' show. It's about you. It's not about us. You know how to trade this market. You know what's going on. It's going to help you make this as a career job. So go out there and learn before you can earn. Good luck, everyone, today. We'll see you in about 15 minutes when the market opens up. Happy trading, everyone.